This is Valley News Live at 10.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nashay Taylor. One person had to be evacuated from his mobile home after a fire erupted in a neighboring vacant trailer. The Fargo Fire Department responded to the fire in the 700 block of Countryside Trailer Court shortly after 10 p.m. last night. When they arrived, the trailer was fully involved in a fire. Authorities say the second mobile home caught on fire from the flames coming out of the windows of the neighboring trailer. Firefighters rescued the man living in that second mobile home after he could not get out on his own. Both fires were contained within 20 minutes. The investigation into the cause is still ongoing. And local authorities have released the names of some of the individuals involved in yesterday's vehicle fire along I-94. Authorities say 71-year-old Reed Satram and 53-year-old Everett Northrup, both of Detroit Lakes, were seriously hurt when their pickup crashed into the back of a tractor trailer and caught fire near University Drive. This video shows the scary scene as authorities work to put out the blaze. Authorities say Satram didn't see the semi slow down because of construction heading towards Moorhead. One witness shares with us what the experience was like.
I saw these red flames. I mean, they were going pretty high in the air. And then when I got off at University Drive, I drove over and I was watching it, and it was just scarier than heck.
Law enforcement says Satram has been released from the hospital, but Northrup remains hospitalized with serious injuries. Now, an update on the story about a man involved in Tuesday's lawnmower accident. Authorities say 62-year-old Mark Saggart has died. They say Saggart was mowing his ditch near Crystal, North Dakota on Tuesday when he drove too far over a culvert, causing his mower to slide and roll over. He was taken to Park River Hospital, then rushed to a local hospital in Grand Forks, where he later died. Now, we started out with lots of sunshine today, but few rain showers moved in this evening. Summer's here now to fill us in on what else we can expect for the rest of the evening. Summer.
Thanks so much, Nashay, and good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hoping to catch a flash of lightning as I have this sky cam up, our Coronado sky cam, facing off to the west, where we've had some showers and thunder showers roll through. So here's a time lapse of about the last hour and a half. As the sun set, we could really see a lot of that lightning, but it started to fade away a little bit for now. Here's a closer view of those showers and just a couple lingering lightning bolts moving in just into North Fargo. Overall, though, these showers continuing to fall apart now that the sun has gone down. Over the last hour or two, we had seen some stronger storms in parts of our westernmost counties in eastern North Dakota. Those have fallen apart as well. So losing our daytime heating, losing our energy, and losing those showers and thunderstorms. For tonight, we could still see some light, scattered, isolated showers here in Fargo. Overall, though, temperatures will be falling into the mid-60s, much more mild than the last several mornings. And in Grand Forks, temperatures falling into the upper 60s. Nashay, we do have a chance for some isolated severe overnight tonight and again for tomorrow. We'll have hour-by-hour details coming up here in just a few minutes, and of course, a look ahead to the week ahead as well.
Yeah, even last night, the evening was kind of chilly.
It was. I can't remember what I was actually doing, but I know I was wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, me too.
I was out in the garden wearing a hoodie.
Okay, girl. All right, thanks so much. The death toll in flood-stricken parts of eastern Kentucky has climbed to at least 25. It's expected to get worse as the state's governor says it could take weeks to account for missing residents. Although hundreds of people have been already rescued by air and water in recent days by National Guard members. And floodwaters have also caused havoc in Arizona. Newly released body cam footage shows a woman being rescued from the fast-moving floodwaters. In the video, police officers raced to help the trapped motorist who was searching for her dog. Her vehicle was halfway submerged in mud and rising water as the officers rescued the driver from the back seat. Now, unfortunately, her dog has yet to be found. The White House announced this morning President Joe Biden has tested positive for COVID-19 once again. Presidential physician Dr. Kevin O'Connor says it's likely to be a rebound case of COVID-19. President Biden was treated with an antiviral therapy, which health experts say has proven effective in treating coronavirus. Dr. O'Connor says a small percentage of patients treated with the medication do experience a COVID-19 rebound. The president will return to strict isolation until he tests negative again.
Going to be working from home for the next couple of days, and I'm feeling fine. Everything's good, but Commander and I got a lot of work to do.
The United States leads the world in the number of confirmed monkeypox cases with more than 5,000 in 46 states and D.C. Congress is now calling on the Biden administration to declare the disease a public health emergency. Here's more.
Tonight, monkeypox cases are exploding coast to coast as health officers in New York State and San Francisco have declared a health emergency as the country faces a shortage of vaccines.
We have received just about 12,000 doses. About 4,000 of those came just in the past few days.
Dr. Susan Phillips, San Francisco top doctor, says the city needs about 70,000 doses to get a handle on the outbreak. They're calling on the federal government to ramp up vaccines, testing, and treatment.
And right now, who is eligible to receive a vaccine?
We are really prioritizing limited vaccine to the populations that are most impacted. So that is including gay men, bisexual men, other men who have sex with men.
Multiple cities are seeing long lines for vaccines.
I've been waiting for 4 hours. 4 hours.
As demand continues to outpace supply, a growing number of states and cities are prioritizing a single dose of the 2-dose Jynneos vaccine, despite warnings from both the FDA and CDC that both doses are needed.
They're in such excruciating pain that the emergency department is the first place that they come.
Dr. Virat Madia is on the front lines as an ER doctor in New York City, which has seen more than 1,200 cases.
And the patients that I'm seeing are suffering from pain, but then for weeks afterwards, and sometimes even longer than that. Yes, this is a public health emergency. This is something that we need to have all hands on deck.
Here locally, the Minnesota Department of Health reports 33 monkeypox cases in the state. They say most of the patients are in the Twin Cities metro area. However, the state does have a confirmed monkeypox case in Greater Minnesota. According to state health officials, all of the cases in Minnesota are men between the ages of 18 and 55. Now, so far, North Dakota only has one confirmed case. Later on Valley News Live at 10, Frazee residents came together today to honor a community member who lost his life at the age of 18.
And it was a warm day across the valley. Temperatures warming into the 80s for most, some low 90s down in the Southern Valley. Tomorrow, not quite as hot, and we're watching the potential for some severe weather. I'll have hour-by-hour details and potential hazards coming up right after the break.